Welcome back to Game Wolf Plays Blood. Today, we are starting Episode 2. After the cacophony of Episode 1, I have to say, it turns out I had to record all this again. Because somewhere along the way, some of my audio got screwed up. And I don't actually know why. I actually don't know why. Usually it's because of a silly mistake I made, but this time I don't know. Whatever, I'm doing it again. After a nice little restart of my computer, everything's fine. So, shipwrecked. We're on a boat. The gargoyles are back. The diving suit is back. We're going to get some new weapons in this episode. There's going to be some new enemies. I like how we start with a Jaws reference, but then this whole level's a reference to Frankenstein. The Blood Wiki told me as much. So yeah, you've had a train level that other time. Now I have a ship level, except the ship's not really moving, now is it? So there's somewhere you can go underwater, like, technically go a lot underwater. But I really only need it for this one secret, which has a life seed in it. But it'll be guarded by these guildmen. Like I said, this is the first level. I kind of have to be careful about my resources so they don't run out. Oh no, I tickled him wrong with the blood from my bullets. Can I take your health? You're not giving it to me. Also in this episode, the spirit armor is going to be useful. Yeah. Well, someone's health dropped. Nice. And his health. That's Quell. Tommy gun. Tommy gun. Yeah. Ooh, shit. No, I'm not screwed yet. Although that gargoyle's not helping. It's funny how I need a key to use the steering wheel. Like, this isn't a car. Who does that? How does it work? It's the most unusual key use so far. I'm sure there's been more unusual lists, but again, points for creativity, my friends. Out there in the ice hold, where things die of ice. Get my big bad voodoo daddy doll. This is the voodoo doll. You just point at something and it hurts them. It just does. The secondary fire uses all the ammo and does like a big amount of damage all at once. So, usually used on boss monsters. That effect. Pretty much. I will demonstrate both uses right now. So you got that, and it just does damage on things. By the way, make sure it's actually hitting them, because if it's not, you will hurt yourself. Because the voodoo needs to damage somebody. That didn't work out. That's okay, it's still early in the sode. Whew. Gotta say. I don't really know what happened. Anyway, that's what that secondary function does. Just killed him instantly. However, that's not really a sane use of that. I should have just kept with the first, but at least it got him out of the way. But now I'm super low on ammo. I'm gonna have to dynamite some friends of mine. I'm just gonna ignore that guy. As long as he doesn't come up on land, I think we're good. Chances are he will not. Nope. He's just stuck there. Cool. If we need to shoot through the jail cell, that's not a jail cell, it's just a ship with jail bars on it. For whatever reason. I wonder if there's a prison in this game. Required. Hey, look! 2 eyes and a door mouth. We get 1 mouth pun per sode. Want some sode in your mouth? Indeed. I'm on a diet episode. As in, I had an episode that was the diet version. These are the spiders. They come in 2 varieties. The red ones and the green ones. The red ones, as you've seen, have given me a case of the seasickness. Or rather, it's messing with my vertigo. Which also seems to mess with my aim. I think. I'm not sure. There's also green spiders that blind you. So that's nice. One thing I note while I'm doing retakes is that I don't always retread everything I say. I'm not saying that because I won't make the same jokes. We know that. I'm saying that in case there's some information I forgot, omitted, or repeated. That does happen. We're just going to have to let things go, and maybe if I'm not so as informative, they'll be more future-proofed. Especially if I give you the wrong information. You don't want that. Ah! Just poke him with a stick. I'm a pickle on a stick. Wow. Well, he's a dead goner person. Get up, some cool guy. Right. You know, I lived on a boat once. I would not recommend. It might seem fun at first, but, you know, that was just like the first phase of my life being ruined. Long story, but now I'm just opposed to it. Although that had more to do with the fact that the boat was small and, you know, I had moved and there was seasickness. I had problems with seasickness, I'm not gonna lie. But it turns out that vestibular nonsense may have been completely unrelated to my adolescence problems, or technically is, but in a different way. In a way I can't really describe because no one really knows. Sometimes people are just fucked up. Can't really do much about. What can you do about? I don't know. All I know is, when I feel like I'm repeating something, I go absolutely apeshit because I already have an existential crisis on the regular. And, you know, having to repeat something kind of means that there's some time I can never get back. You know? This is why I'm so, like, anal about making things done right the first time, because if I have to do it again, it's gonna just bug me. Even though sometimes it's necessary. Enough talking about that. That's probably the one and only time I might talk about that now. So, doctor's bag, can we have it, please? I wanna get to the doctor's. That's... Some of these secrets are just there. That's not really hidden, my guy.
Locked.
Indeed. You ever know about that Batman villain called Lockup, who is just like a bad guy who like owns the prisons, who thinks he sees the same way Batman does? I don't know if you know this, but it's a social commentary. Technically, any art or prose can be a form of social commentary, in a sense. All communication is. But we're not making major decisions every time we do it. Now are we? Who has to pay? The barrel? Did the barrel kill your mother? He's gonna pay up in barrels. Goddamn Donkey Kong with his explosive barrels. Ah! Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. That's one book for Mario. There's a DOS game you're not going to see me cover. Mario's Game Gallery. Although I could show you how it works. It's just, you know... That's not really suitable for an LP, is it? Doing board games. At least the basic casual one. I don't mean like the basic casual. I mean like... You wouldn't do a Let's Play of Monopoly, would you? Would you? Closest I'd get to doing that is Fortune Street. Oh, sweet ammunition. Well, now you know I'm Tommy gunning. Especially when you can dual wield a Tommy gun. That's how manly I am. Or something. That's how mafioso I am. Italian Americans incoming. Damn you, fishman. Is he fish or man? He is neither. He is the gill man. Made of gill, like the Final Fantasy gold. Pick out the skull key. Skulls for the skull key. Blood for the blood game for DOS. Warhammer 40Ks for the Warhammer 40K enthusiast god people's throne. Okay, got the super armor. Now I have no reason to complain. Nah, I always have a reason to complain. You're stuck with me, buddy. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. I just feel it. Just a pain in my gullet. It turns out I have to be off of caffeine for reasons beyond my control. I guess it's just DNA. Oh well, I gave it a fair chance. I love the taste of coffee and tea, by the way, but I just can't caffeinate it. I'd love to explain to you why, but it's something to do with how it affected my mood. There was other reasons, of course, which is a bonus. You know, and I don't have to go to the bathroom as often. That's a nice bonus. I need to do the opposite of diuretics, thank you. But, you know, going through the skull door, going to the bedroom. You'd like to take a nap? Time to take a piece. Actually, wait. You know, Duke Nukem 3D had a bathroom. Does Blood have a bathroom somewhere? I will find it, goddammit. Yeah! Blood on the rocks. I don't understand why that caused an explosion running into the iceberg like that while the boat was still stuck in it, and why it caused an explosion, and why that meant the ice nicely opened for me to go in, but that's where I have to go. That's gonna be that's pretty much the theme of this episode 2, is just Arctic. So enjoy! Hope you like the cold north! Indeed. Going underwater, shooting shotguns in your face. I have no idea why I loaded that save. Maybe I just felt... Oh, you know what it was? I felt nervous having monsters directly behind me as I would save before ending the level, so I just need them bonafide. Bonafide. Gonafide. That's the correctness. Is it the reallys now? I like how I can see what weapon you're going to pick up in the level transition. That's a nice touch. In fact, that's what I like about this game a lot, is levels connecting into the other ones. Their endings ending into the other begins beginning. See you later.